Oh! Welcome back everybody, it's me again, Wiggerl, and I welcome you to a new episode of Bavarian Cooking Boarisch Kocha. Today we have a very special meal, one of my favorite dishes of all the Bavarian cooking. It's called Schwammerlgulasch mit Semmelknödel, mushroom stew with white bread dumplings. And here are the ingredients we use today. For the mushroom stew we need, of course, mushrooms, then white wine, cream, about 3 chopped onions, 4 eggs, chopped parsley, butter, about 300 milliliter milk, and then about 400 grams of dried and chopped white bread, and then the spices, salt, pepper and cumin. Now we start with the dumplings. There are many different recipes for white bread dumplings, but I show you today my special recipe. It works always. So, we need a little bit butter, and then the amount of 1 chopped onion, and then put it on the oven. And when the butter is melted, put some parsley into the butter and the onions. Don't make the oven too hot that the butter is not burning, just melting. When the butter is melted and the onions got a little bit color, and put it over the white bread. Then use the same cup and fill the milk in and heat the milk. The milk should not boil, it should only get warm. And when the milk is warm, just give the milk over the white bread. Now this mess has to rest for about 20 minutes, and while it's resting we can prepare the mushroom stew. Now take a pan and the rest of the butter and some oil. For best results use rapso. When the butter is melted, get the rest of the onions into the oil and the butter and let it get some color. In the meantime, you can prepare the Knödelwasser, the dumpling water. Just take a big topf, make it full of water and then heat it. When the onions have a golden color, then you can take the mushrooms and give them to the onions. Then spice the onions and the mushrooms with salt, fresh grounded pepper and cumin. Then put the pan only on small heat, not too much, only small, because the mushrooms should just lose their water and not their taste. In Schwabing gibt's a Kneipen, die muss ganz was Besonderes sein. Da lassen solche Leute wie mir und die erst gar nicht nein in Chicaria. In Chicaria. And now the last step for the dumplings. Take the eggs and stir them. When the eggs are stirred and the 20 minutes are over, then put the eggs into the mass of the white bread, the milk, the onions and the parsley. And now the preparing of the dumplings. It is important to have always wet hands. And now we mix all together. Great. To make the dumplings, it is very important to always wet your fingers. So leave the water open, that the hands are very moisty, and then take an amount, not too much, because the dumplings grow bigger in the hot water, and form the dumpling, press it good together, et voila! And for another one, again, make the hands wet, take the dumpling mass, form it in your hands, and look that they have a smooth surface, that it's not rough, it has to be smooth, and that it's more easy with water. The Knödelwasser, the dumpling water, should not boil. It should be hot and warm, but not boiling. Wow, perfect! Now put the dumplings into the water and let them there for about 15 minutes. And what are the mushrooms doing? Let's have a look. They're doing great. And when you hear that delicious sound, then take the wine and the cream. Now the mushroom stew has to shrink a little bit, and therefore put the decal back on the pan. When the stew, the mushroom stew, is shrinking together, put in more of the parsley. After 15 to 20 minutes, the dumplings are ready in the hot but not boiling water. Then you can take them out. Looks great. And have a last look to the mushrooms. Great, maybe a little bit salt. So, a little bit more salt. Perfect. And now, the last step, we prepare the dishes. Take one dumpling, then the mushroom stew. Wow, that was easy. Mushroom stew with white bread dumplings, Schwammerlgulasch mit Semmelknödel. I hope you enjoyed the show. Have fun cooking this very great delicious meal. Let's have a look how it feels and looks like. The dumpling, the mushroom stew, and of course it's perfect with a white wine. So enjoy your meal and see you next time. Bye. Servus, bis zum nächsten Mal. Euer Wiggerl.
Und der Gickel-Gockel hat er hingehabt und der Gockel-Gickel, der hat's auch. Sagt der Gockel-Gickel zum Gickel-Gockel, Gickel-Gockel, tu die meine ja. Da draußen in Heilbrunn sitzt dann auf in der Sonne, frisst der Bratl, trinkt